Hello and welcome to Sport Update on AFRICUNIA Television. My name is Abdullah Salahuddin. Today we'll be analyzing the Premier League games that took place during the weekend. With me here in the studio, I have two sport analysts. Yeah, you can say your name.
Yeah, I'm Joshua Fidelis.
And I'm Chemela Wankwo.
Oh wow! Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
So let's start from the first match of the Premier League on Friday that took place on Friday. Arsenal Crystal Palace. So how did you see the game, Mr. Chimela?
Oh, I think Arsenal played well, with the big signing for this first season. So signing Gabriel Jesus was the best movement for them, and I think they played very well. Arsenal was didn't actually play very well last season, from my own view, but bringing in top players to the club and performing very well for the opening season, I think yeah, they did very well. Yeah.
It's a good start. So, Joshua.
Yeah, from my perspective, even before the season began, from the preseason matches we had before,
Yeah.
Okay.
you will see that Arsenal has started well.
Yeah.
Like even from the match they had with Chelsea, and then to all
The
that.
preseason match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really did well. So I wasn't expecting less, and yeah.
And for them to score two goals to Crystal Palace, to defeat Crystal Palace with 2 goals.
Yeah, I wasn't really surprised about that. I expected it. I expected Arsenal to win, even if they were away. I first of all, let me say the Premier League itself started with full action. Yeah, like all of the teams were on par. They gave it all their best, and that's a very good way to start. So Arsenal wasn't expecting less, because they already started with, they came with full force already. So they didn't disappoint me. They just went on and
Okay.
did
Chimela,
their thing.
were you expecting Gabriel Jesus to play like that? Being a new player in Arsenal.
According to what Joshua said, preseason was very good for them. They played very well, and Jesus was scoring a lot of goals. So he didn't score during the match, but I know hopefully he's gonna score in the next match. Yeah, of course he will, because he needs playing time, and Arsenal is giving him that. So, and I believe, because he's a very good player, a good striker indeed. So I think he's going to perform very well, because of now he's number 9, and I hope much from him. Yes.
Yeah, but all the same, I still don't think we should underrate Crystal Palace, because even at the end of the match, they still had possession. They still had high possession. Yeah, they had 50-something possession, I guess 52 or so. So we shouldn't still underrate Crystal Palace. They have good players here. So we should still expect more from them. But the thing is just that Arsenal came prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just it.
That's not bad. So let's move to the relegation teams that enter the Premier League now this season.
Yeah.
Fulham, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest.
Whoa.
So what did you see about Fulham playing with Liverpool?
Whoa.
Like how they attacked, or how they drew with Liverpool.
Yeah.
Being a relegation team, or
Yeah.
just coming back from relegation rather.
Yeah, we had Fulham, we had Bournemouth, we had Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
All came from relegation from the Championship League to Premier League. Yeah, we know Fulham and Bournemouth are, should I call them household names?
Yeah.
Bournemouth was in Premier League last 2 seasons, I guess. Yeah. So as Fulham do come goals like that. So, but Fulham yesterday, yeah, they really surprised me with the match here with Liverpool.
Because how they attacked, how they played,
God.
man.
Yeah.
God.
They came to play Liverpool, like they came to play Liverpool.
I'm very sure that Liverpool won't expect that kind of play from Fulham.
No.
Yes, I didn't even expect such. I thought it's going to be a very straight win for Liverpool. Liverpool is a very, very big club, not just being club. They have big players, talent players, Salah and so on. So, but I didn't expect such from them. I was expecting a very big win from Liverpool. But, that is how it works when it comes to a relegation team. When they come in, they are coming in with full force, and but let's keep watching them. I think some of them may challenge some big teams in the future, but let's keep watching.
Yeah, I just really hope they move on with this agitation they came in with. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll use
yeah.
that word.
Yeah.
With the agitation they came in. I just hope they keep on with that. Yeah, the kind of force they came with kind of speed they came in, the kind of playing style they came in with yesterday was
Yeah.
Okay.
for them to go against Liverpool. It's like a threat to other big clubs in the Premier League.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So let's just look out for them. They could be like the Leicester of that time. They could, you
Yeah,
understand?
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Leicester
They
of
came in
Scotland,
and
yeah,
took over the whole
16.
league. So Fulham is just doing something great like that also. Yeah.
So that means we should expect more from Fulham.
Yeah, especially that their player, the Mitrovic, the player
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Fulham.
yeah.
Yeah, that guy was good. Yeah, he was gonna score the 2 goals for them.
Well, let's expect more from them and hope maybe next Premier League match, let's expect. So depending on what we see next Premier League match, then depends on what we're going to see in the future. But let's see here open. Yeah.
So moving on, talking about Ronaldo, Eric Ten Hag, Manchester United. How about the game? Like, what do you see in the game?
I actually don't know what to say because I
Ronaldo's bench,
Yeah.
how Eric Ten Hag benched Ronaldo and be the first, being is also called his first game in the Premier League.
Yeah,
Eric
first
Ten
game.
Hag, I mean.
Yeah.
So how do you see?
I was not expecting such from them. Even benching Ronaldo was something I was not expecting because this is a man, a player which you were begging or which you said is not for sale. And why then benching him when you say you're not going to sell him? And he knows Ronaldo is a big player, a talented one,
sure.
a big forward, and when he is in the middle, there's kind of tension with the defenders. Of course, they will. But benching him was something I was not expecting, and losing 2-1 against Brighton was another very bad performance from them. But I'm gonna sell welcome to Premier League to the new manager. It's not easy. Of course,
Yeah.
Premier League is not easy and very, very tough one. And it's not like other clubs or other leagues. But Premier League is very, 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 it's not easy. So, but I think in the future they're gonna sit up. For now, I think he's gonna know what he missed in the match. He's gonna know what he didn't put in place. So he's gonna put his best in the next match. This is just a welcome to Premier League from my own end. Yes.
Yeah. I'll go with what you said. Premier League just starting, so there will be things like this. Yeah. So when the heat starts in the Premier League, we'll know who is who. You get me? Yeah. We'll see the best of the best.
It's not about who is topping the table right now. So
Currently, we can't really but what we can just say is we hope to see the best of them. Yeah, we hope they keep up with maybe the form they are in, or they do better than what they are doing currently. But for Man U, I just hope they do better next game.
Yeah. I hope the same. Yeah.
So the next thing, the best thing to say to Eric Ten Hag, the Manchester United manager is welcome to Premier League.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
welcome to Premier League. Premier League is seriously. Premier League is not like other leagues,
Of course.
So
very tough.
It's a league where you come in and you can't just decide who is gonna win this match and who is gonna lose this match. So you should let's just say welcome to Premier League. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome to Premier League.
So moving on, how about this Chelsea? The transfers Chelsea did, they did a lot of transfers. A lot of players came into Chelsea club before the Premier League started at all. Like the likes of Raheem Sterling, Koulibaly, Chukwuemeka, and the likes. So having 1-0 to Everton, what can you say about that, Chimela?
I'm gonna say a lot because I'm a Chelsea fan.
Wow.
Everton is a top side from us. If you're a Chelsea fan, you know that playing against Everton is not easy.
It's
very tough for us. Past games and so on. So, but I was expecting more from them. But from
Chelsea, right?
Yeah, of course, from Chelsea. I was expecting much from them. But I can say right now the problem we're having now is the forward, which we have not have a forward.
With the transfers you did?
No, yeah, the transfer we did was bringing him Sterling, But
Not
bringing
only Sterling, right?
yeah, not only Sterling. As far as I know, our defense is not having an issue. We're not having an issue with defense. We're having midfield, but that attacking force is what I think we need to put in place. But bringing in Raheem Sterling and now Chelsea want to sell Timo Werner, and it's not about selling out, but okay.
Just continue.
Okay. So it's not about selling people, but we need people, we need players that can fit in that front, and I think selling Timo Werner is not an option, but that's not the problem for now. I think that match was not what I expected. The team spirit is not there. After the loss 4-0 to Arsenal pre-season, the team spirit, the
losses.
yeah, it's not there, and I was expecting much from them. I want something big from them, because finding them is a beautiful thing, and I was expecting much from them, but I didn't get that, and that was not good. Yeah.
Okay, Joshua, what can you say about Chelsea match with Everton?
Yeah. About the match was a tough one, I would say. Yeah,
for Chelsea to score one goal to Everton.
The goal they scored was a penalty. I guess that was the first penalty for this season. Yeah. But I expected them to do better. But after the match, I concluded that there wasn't this play of togetherness. Like they weren't getting it right.
Between Chelsea players.
No, yeah, between the Chelsea players and all. I don't know, but they didn't use most of their signings yesterday. Their new signings, I would say. They just usually Koulibaly and Sterling. Sterling has been training with them and all, but I expected them to be better. But there wasn't this really togetherness of play. Yeah. So they weren't getting it right, and also it was really, really dangerous for them yesterday. If Everton had pushed harder. If Everton had pushed harder, it would have been something else. It wouldn't have ended with a 1-0, 1-0 match. Yeah. So well, lucky for them, they had the penalty and all. Yeah. So I just hope Tuchel works on the team. Intensive training is needed and all. They get it right next match. They shouldn't. If they are to meet a bigger club next match also, believe me, what they played against Everton. With a bigger club. Everton is a big club, yeah, but meeting with a club like Man City or so, you get, it will be something else, believe me. Man City will use this kind of thing to their advantage, and it will be disastrous for them. Yeah. So I just believe Tuchel should just work on their style of play, and bringing the players together, togetherness and all. Maybe they haven't gotten the style with Sterling and all, or yeah, because Sterling is like the main man currently. Their defense is perfect. Koulibaly and all, their defense is perfect. Yeah, so they should just work on their style, their togetherness and all. So that's just it.
Okay. So Tottenham Spurs and Southampton played on Saturday again.
Yeah.
So their form. How did they play? Like, how do you see the game? They played 4-1. Tottenham scored 4 goals.
Yeah, that match was a really interesting comeback to see Tottenham coming back 4-1. Yeah, after Southampton scoring at 12 minutes. For some other clubs, that kind of thing could bring down the morale of the players. Scoring at 12 minutes of the game.
12 minutes, like
that was really early. Yeah, but Tottenham came back and they did 4-1.
4-1.
No one expected that.
4-1 is a lot, bro.
Yeah, of course.
They really played in that match. The match was really, really interesting to watch. I watched the match like from the beginning to the end. It was really fun to watch. Like I was really happy seeing the match. Yeah.
Chimela, what can you say about that? The way they begin the game,
Yeah, I think the game was nice. And first, I'm gonna say the coach himself, Conte is a winner. So he's not just a coach. He's a coach that loves to win, and I was expecting much from him. Coming into the season, and this is a new fresh season for him in Tottenham as a Tottenham manager. So he's gonna do well. When he was at Chelsea, he was very good, and other clubs. So I was expecting very good much from the team, and but the comeback was nice. Tottenham is very ready for this season, and I hope I'm seeing them going far, with the performance. the previous match. Yeah, I'm seeing them going far.
Okay. So I think we should also talk about this Man City Haaland.
Yeah,
Haaland
yeah.
first 2 goals in Man City, Manchester City.
Believe me when I say that guy is a machine. Believe me, that
Yeah.
guy is going to be
Coming
a scoring
from
machine.
Dortmund, right?
Yeah.
Coming from Dortmund, playing that kind of game in Man City,
You know
is it expected of him?
he gave us, should I say, Premier League standard.
Yeah, of course. What we're expecting from
You know,
us. Yeah.
people were hailing him, people were pressing him, extolling him about the 2 goals. You know,
Yeah,
it was.
we got what we expected.
Yes.
He handled the game perfectly.
Mm.
The 2 goals were perfect. Like
Yeah.
I loved the way he played. Yeah. The fact that he's tall and all, he has a lot of things to his advantage. If you look at his second goal, him and the defender moved at the same time, but no, the defender wasn't able to catch up with him because of his speed and all. He's a very good player, I must say. He's a very good player. Haaland, the Man City is something else. It has made the team have more edge over other teams. I would say, yeah. Man City is a team that
with the passes.
it's a team that we should really watch out for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They won the last Premier League season, so we should
Yeah,
expect less from them.
they
They
are
will always come back with full force.
on my list currently. They are the title contenders. They are like title contenders currently. So we shouldn't expect less of them. Haaland, the brain in the team currently is something else. Believe me.
So it might also be that Man City might also take this Premier League season. This season.
Yeah, we still have other teams, and as I said earlier, we shouldn't just conclude currently. They believe me, the
They might start well and they might not end well.
believe me when I say the league is just starting. The heat hasn't started.
Okay.
The heat hasn't started. There's still a lot of matches to go on, and whoever can survive the heat, yeah, that will be the one that will call the strongs, like the winners or so.
Okay, you're saying the league has started yet, and you know we don't know who can win, who might win, we don't know who can lose, you know, and who is topping the table right now. It's not about who is topping the table at the start of the game. So, the next Premier League matches, what can you say about it, Chimela? The next Premier League matches, you know, by weekend we're going to have another one.
Yeah, of course. No, we're expecting the same. Premier League for you. You know, you have big matches like Chelsea, Tottenham on Sunday. So big matches. So we're expecting big matches from these big top players, and you know, Arsenal, Leicester City coming in also.
Man City, Newcastle, Arsenal, Leicester City, Southampton, all of them are playing.
Yeah,
Most
all
of
of
them. So.
We were expecting much. We're expecting a good game from them. You know, that's why we watch them. So we want to enjoy the football. So I think next game, some player, team or club that didn't perform well in the previous match will sit up, like Man United, and I think they're gonna sit up and make us feel the football.
And probably they won't bench Ronaldo.
Yeah, of course. I think there will not be any reason to bench him because he knows. He need him there, of course. Sure. He's the main man. He's the reason. He needs to be there, and that's the reason he stayed to play. So it's not. He didn't stay to bench. Yes.
So Joshua, what can you see? Last person word.
Yeah. Concerning the match for this weekend, first coming weekend, yeah. I would say I'm looking forward to Arsenal Leicester City. Believe me, Arsenal Leicester City is going to be a tough one.
Because this City is not even a small club at all.
It's not a match that I can just easily predict. Like Arsenal is in good form. Same also I can see about Leicester. It will be a really interesting match to see. Same also as Brentford, Man United. Brentford playing at home against Man United. I believe after this loss Man U had, they'll want sit up against Brentford and all. Chelsea Tottenham is going to be a really tough one, believe me. Chelsea Tottenham is going to be a really tough one. Let's watch to Chelsea does. Let's watch to Chelsea does, yeah. What match again? Yeah, other match is going to be just tough, but just at my
we should also watch out for the matches that we're going to have this
weekend. Yeah. We should watch out. I just listed down my top 3 matches, which is Arsenal, Leicester, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Brentford, Man United. Yeah, we should those matches are really going to be tough.
Thank you so much for analyzing on this on African television.
Yeah.
Chimela, thank you so much. Joshua, thank you so much.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Interesting,
It was fun. Yeah.
And
Thanks
that
for
will be
having
all.
us.
Okay, and that will be all on African television sports updates. My name is Abdullah Salahuddin. Thank you.